Hello, everyone. My name is Sebastien Demers. I run Gooplex.com. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm with my colleague and partner, François Ferland. François is also one of the angel investors of my seed round, so which you'll know about in about 6 minutes and a half. I have 25 slides to go through in 8 minutes, so you do the math. And the second thing is that I'm going to be covering, actually, right now, the issue in the market that we're facing and addressing. The second thing is about the major trends in our industry, Gooplex, where we're at right now, and where we're going. I'm going to be covering the team, who's behind the company, and also, exactly, we're going to be talking about money for a couple of seconds. Go. So this is the guy that we really most definitely focus on, is the average North American guy. And this guy actually is looking to make some investment in real estate. More specifically, he's interested in looking at duplexes, 3 units, 4 units, multifamily properties, and commercial real estate investments. And this is what he wants to do. When he's looking into properties to acquire, multifamily properties, he can go to any real estate agency's destination. But then again, there's over 25,000 real estate agencies in North America. So of course, he hears and he knows that he should focus on real estate destination, more specifically like Zillow, Trulia, and Oodle, and destinations like that. But these guys, they tend to over-focus on homes / houses and condos for sale. And this is what they do, actually. And this is the way they think, and this is the market they address, which most definitely leaves an open door. And just to be more specific, let's take the example of Zillow, actually. So if you go on Zillow.com, which is the most visited destination in real estate right now, over Realtor.com, so they have surpassed actually the traffic on Realtor.com. If you take a look at a search in Miami, Florida, and so you want to go for sale, you want to go for multifamily, and then you want to be specific about a certain price range and whatsoever. So you're going to get some results for sure. But if you have a mindset of an investor or investment property buyer, you're going to have that kind of result. And that kind of result provides you with no revenues, no expenses, no ratios, and you don't actually know how many units there are in the property per se. Is it a duplex? Is it the 6 units, 24 units, and whatsoever? So when it comes to sorting those 155 results that you might have got, or 800 results that you might have got, then of course you're left alone because you can sort on bedrooms as if you cared, or actually prices and so on and so forth. So that's kind of a situation that you get into as a real estate investment property buyer, actually. So ultimately, you're going to be contacting some real estate agents one by one to get the data about the property and send an email and eventually be in touch with them and do the math and crunch the data and so on and so forth. But then again, there's 1.1 million real estate agents in North America, so it's going to be a fun ride. So back to the guy. The guy actually hears about Gooplex.com. And on Gooplex.com today, what he can do actually is that he can search and sort properties based on investment criteria. So gross rent multipliers, he can actually see them. He can actually be more specific in terms of cap rates. You can see it moves from 8.1, 8, 7.9, and so on and so forth. So whenever he sees properties that do meet his investment criteria, of course you can search about state, city, and price, and other stuff like that. But you want to be specific about the kind of investment you want to make. So then also you know more about the number of units you have. Is it duplex, a 6 units, or whatsoever? We also provide that information. So ultimately, the average North American guy has identified 2 real estate investments he wants to go for. He does contact the brokers. He does make a bid. He visits and makes a bid. He's ultimately just a better engaged, actually, potential buyer. The broker is most definitely happy about the transaction that's moving more quickly, and ultimately the seller also has sold more quickly to a more advised person. Major trends in the industry, three things to remember. First is provide more information to property buyers, or Zillow is doing it greatly, as I said. These guys, they provide information about school districts. They provide information about price history right now. They went public last year. Market cap is a bill. Lending constraints will remain. This is great for Gooplex. Why? Because property ownership is dropping. more people are renting, and more people are actually trying to acquire, get into the market, but because they can't own a house per se or a condo, then they're going to move into duplex or multifamily properties. This is great for us. Last, real estate is not a trend. It's going to be there for a long time. So Gooplex today in a nutshell, 140 characters. Gooplex is the only destination allowing buyers to search and sort investment properties for sale based on investment criteria. We have today over 100,000 investment properties for sale on Gooplex.com. We cover US and Canada, and we have over 40 automated processes in place to update, filter, contact, feed, complete, correct data and listings and so on. This is what we call our recipe. So ultimately, we provide a unique user experience to investment property buyers. So our focus in test market, this is what we've done actually with our seed money November 2011, is to over-focus on Gooplex, and we create in Florida, and we decided to create a destination called GooplexFlorida.com. We have 7,500 investment properties. 70% of our listings have unique, valuable data for property buyers. 70 page views per visit, 9 minutes average time per visit, 75,000 page views per month and growing. And we could multiply that sample market, test market, by 30 actually, if you take a look at the math in Canada and US. We have a gigantic team of 3 people. Which is comprised of myself. I'm a friendly serial entrepreneur. This is my 3rd web technology venture after Focus Group and Communique. I did grow Communique to a publicly traded company actually in 2007, and we were running a 110 million revenues per year company. And I did sell my first company to Nexting Technologies, who got bought back by Bell, for those who remember, in 2005. Frederic is our technology web programmer superhero. I almost didn't put his name there so you don't grab him, but he's a genius with a keyboard. And Frank is our deal maker actually when it comes to other sector industry and so on partners. We got 4 angels from the seed round. One of them is François Ferland, as I mentioned. The other guys is well-known Quebec-based entrepreneur Normand Bellil, and Mathieu Bélanger, and also Pascal Lefrançois. So proud to have these guys. I've known Normand for 14 years. He used to be a partner / investor in my first venture. Welcome at Gooplex.com. Thank you.